Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator. One of my favorite games, by the way. We have made some upgrades since the last time that I've shown you anything. I've been playing this on stream a lot, talking, chatting, meeting some new people, sharing ideas, and I've decorated my shop a lot. Look at my little statues we got up front. I got the full evolution of the pig. My extra ghost and shadow rares are in here in these projectors. Like you can just grab any card. He's a 4, so he's garbage to me. I can't resell him. I've sent him back to get regraded, and he came back worse. So I decided on my duplicates that aren't worth a lot, I'm going to use them as art and decoration. See? This one here is one of my favorite ones so far. Katengu. Look at him. Don't he look badass? Ain't that cool? Don't he look really, really cool? Anyway, and then these are my other ones that are low PSAs that I can't sell. Got some art. I believe that was a fan contest. But, and so I'm using everything as decorations. We've decorated a lot of stuff. Look at the shop. Look how far she's come along. We got a bunch of posters. I've unlocked almost every item in the game. Like, legitimately, I've unlocked almost every item in the game. And we now have an upgraded anti-funk line here that should prevent anybody from making it through. See, because look at all them right there. Look at all that. Look at all that stuff on the shelves. And then look, I got enough spray to keep us good for years. Turtle collection's getting better. It's getting there. Let me see here. Which one was that in? That's 59. Okay, I'm gonna use the turtles for the achievement. Get a PSA of every number of the same card. That's gonna be what my goal is. I don't know what a PSA 1's gonna look like, but it's gonna take forever. We upgraded our tables here to 3. I'm probably gonna get rid of this one or add another wooden one and get rid of it. My people are leaving stuff on the floor. I'm so sorry. They do not know how to act. We're just going to put that over here. Whoa! Anyway, back to the tour. We've got game tables. We've got all of our new stuff lined up here. We even have bulk boxes that sell for $1,500. And then you turn right back here and we have all of our... I'm getting tired of picking up after y'all. Anyway, I had a remodel, so I've got a little extra stock right now. Anyway, all the books, got them lined up. I've still got to unlock 2 more. We got all the board games. I need to order some. We got the miniatures that I'm trying to get lined up here. We've got plushies. We got dice. We got fancy card tables. We got the donation box if somebody wants to come in and just look through and take a few cards for their decks. We got our tournament board here where we can have up to 32 people in a tournament. And I ended up getting a lot of good, if you look at the clips and stuff. I got a lot of good cards and ended up having like $100,000 tournament. It's what allowed me to buy 2 of these big old machines. Look at that. I can open 128 packs at a time plus another 128. Because yeah, these 3 machines do the work of one of those. Like one of these machines is awesome. This is my wall of collectibles. We're trying for PSA 10s. We got a lot, but we're just doing what we can. Same goes here. We are collecting all these cards. We got our bulk that we're trying to sell and offload. We got our high value we're trying to offload. We got some new employees. Terrence made it back somehow. He keeps weaseling his way back in here. I mean, he's cheap now, so I can't really complain. I love that they've added the statues. Like, look at that. That is really cool. And he was my first big one. I really love him. And then we got Mr. Bear himself. But yeah, I got this set up to look like the white ghost rares. And I got this in to look like the black ghost rares, just shadow rares. I kind of copied Legend a little bit. just because his stuff looked really cool. I'm trying to... No, not Legend. I keep calling him Legend. It's Future. Future shop looked like this, so I copied it. Because imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right? So that's what I'm doing. That be what I'm doing. Okay. But yeah. And so I copied him a little bit. Hope he doesn't mind. I haven't talked to him again yet. But no, yeah, I did. I talked to him today about it and showed it. He didn't say nothing bad, so I guess he enjoyed it. And so that, and then I got more tournament tables back here. And another air freshener because Stinky's keep trying to get back here. But yeah, my shop looks so good. Look at all this. We got so much. And we are just raking in the money right now. Also, I got one of the best items in the game. Like, look at this thing. You can just walk around and scan the things you need. You don't even have to, like, order it or anything. It'll order it for you. And this is all I do now at the end of the day. See? Look how simple it is to order things now. Yep. Let's order two. Order two. Yep. And this is what I do every day now. I just come back here. See what we're short on. Just hit her with the old scanner. And we're... Ooh. Yeah, okay. I think I did that right. Oh, well. If I order too much, I really don't care, to be honest, because it's not the end of the world if I order too much. You know what I mean? Alright. And then you just go over here. Look, $19,000 in restock fees. That is insane. Okay, that's still full. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of money in restock fees. Look at all that. And then I have them normally finish up. Like, I'll start my next day and have them start grabbing stuff. Yep. Where are all the red cards? I need a box of red cards. Guys! Where are my cards? There they are. See, look at that. Where I finally bought the 64-pack box of these. And that's just because I use them so much. Like, legitimately. Like, these are the main ones. Hey, Crow! Welcome back. Like, the stream crashing earlier was a big letdown. Like, we had so many people in here talking and having a good time and conversing with each other, and it was just such a good time. And then my stupid internet company had to ruin it for everybody. Like, I was playing a game with Joshy that he recommended to me. It was called Volterio, I think is how you pronounce it. But I might go back to it here in a second after I get done with this video here. But I'm liking the game a lot. It reminds me of StarCraft or more Factorio, to be honest. Because it has that kind of like step up thing. It isn't built around combat. Like, it's more built around you not dying. So, like, you have to do defense to hopefully not die. That's like the whole thing. That's the whole point of the combat, is just you trying not to die. It isn't you trying to beat somebody. Is that a Pikachu? Where'd you get a Pikachu? Like, where do you get the Pikachu emotes? That's very cute. I do not have emotes like that. Don't know where she got it, but oh well. Congratulations on it, nonetheless. Hunt, bum, 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 bum. There we are. I'm just gonna put these back up. Wham! And yeah, this has been our new shop. Like, we make good money now. The problem is we're spinning it fast as we make it. Oh, tomorrow is going to be a real nice day. Anyway, oh, thank everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Ooh, hey, never mind. We're not done yet. Nope, sorry. We are going to be setting these up and opening these because I've been doing real well on pulls lately. So hopefully we can get some good, like, 10s. I don't want to see no more 3s and 4s. Ooh, 3 10s. Ooh, 9s, 8s. That's fine. Anything 7 or better. That 6 sucks. But other than that, that's not bad. And then let's open this one. 10s. See, 6s and 7s are trash. 7s are breaking even. 6s are you're at a loss. But I don't care about that as much because one of these cards, I believe, is supposed to be... Look at that, $11,000. Oh, now we can have a tournament. Yeah, 15,000. Yep. $51,000 for a single card. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. Look at it. What is the achievement? I gotta look up something real quick. Hang on one second. There's an achievement for sell a graded card worth 100,000. Okay, so I don't have that yet. But I do have tournament money. Because once you unlock tournaments, I don't know if you know this, but I didn't know this at first, but all you have to do is, like, if you have a lot of good high sellable cards, but your people are being stingy and not wanting to buy them, you make them tournament prizes. Because what happens is the price is split among so many people that they don't care that it costs so much. Because somebody will always... oh, you have a lot of emotes? That's cool. They'll always buy it. They'll always come in here and buy it. As long as you just do this little trick somebody taught me. Okay? I always do my first 3 like this. It's $79,000 prize for first place, by the way. Let's see. Oh, $15,000 for second prize. Third prize is going to be $5,000. Now look, $101,000. Okay. Now you see that 5,000 there? You just go over here and you open up your good old-fashioned calculator and you type in 505. I'm going to say 4 since it's so close. You multiply it by 1.1 and that gives you we're going to round her up to 60. That gives you 5,559.4. I'm going to do 60. When you do that, the game will allow you to up it by, basically, that's how you up. That's a 10%. 0.1 is a 10% multiplier. So you multiply it by 1.1. And 1.2 would be 20%. I've tried 20% and it takes them like 3 or 4 days to get your registration fees. So you do it like this and you do 20 players and it doesn't take any time at all to get your tournament going. Now you can up your player count like so and then make it lower and make it easier for people to get in. However, I feel like it takes them way too long to finish that. So this is what we're doing. We're going to start our registration. But look at that. $101,000. And so people are going to start registering. And they don't mind because all they have to spend is $5,000. So when you have a shop this level, you have a lot of people who have a $5,000 budget. And they love to come in here and spend all that money. but they'll come in here and sign up. Now, you don't get the money when they sign up. You get the money when they come in for the tournament the next day. And so you'll go from having, like, right now, I'm down to $2,000 because I haven't opened my store yet, like a goober. And you'll be like, oh, I'm broke. But the next day when they come in and register, you'll have $100-something-thousand. Because all you have to do is take that 55, whatever, 60 that you got there, and you multiply that by 20, and that is $111,200 in your pocket. That's generational wealth, okay? You made $100,000 in a day. In a day. Off things that you didn't even, like, have to, like, the only thing we bought that cost us money was the packs. And, like, heck, I didn't spend $100,000 in cards. I can tell you that right now. Now, I spent a lot of money in cards, but $100,000 ain't it. And I just keep this filled up every once in a while because you want to make sure you don't run out of prizes. When you're doing your tournaments, I always give them packs to the best pack I have available. Because I made the mistake one time of offering stupid plushies. And I ran out of the plushies on here, and they all got mad, and they review bombed me down to about a 3.5. So, yeah, you don't want that. It ain't a good look. Ain't a good look for anybody. So, but yeah, it doesn't take long for people to start registering. Like, you'll just be sitting here, and you'll look at it every once in a while, and there'll be somebody registered. And then when you get done, you get to see the fun tournament stuff. Like, look, this is the last tournament I ran. Everybody's just this is before my remodel, and these are just pictures of everybody. Whoop, I went too far back. But you this is like them showing off their prizes, which they'll do at the end of every tournament, the top 8 players. And this is you know, you could see the progression of my store, like, backwards through this. I think this was like one of my first tournaments. Yeah, and everybody was playing. Yeah, that was my first tournament. Look at that. Humble beginnings, y'all. Humble beginnings. Look how small our shop is. We had our inventory behind our counter. We had our little table over here in the corner. Now look at us, man. We look like a licensed dealer. Like, it's amazing. And yeah, all you have to do is get some, like, I just do this, and I hope for, like, if I get a, you know, $1,000 card plus, I'll send it off to get graded. And normally, when you're opening these big old packs like I got right now, you get them all the time. But I send these off just because I like having fancy slabbed cards. Dun, dun. See, look, I've got a couple. There's a $2,000 one. There's an $1,800 one. 16, because that one that ended up being worth like 50-something thousand. It was worth like 10,000 before I sent it off. So it multiplied by 5 times the amount of money. So if you want money, you definitely need to be running tournaments as soon as you can afford the thing. Because once you get the tournaments unlocked, all you have to do is just get some okay prizes. Because the problem about the early game in this that I've noticed is you'll get a really fancy card. You're like, oh, I got a $1,000 card. Yeah, I can finally sell whatever. Well, if nobody can buy it, nobody has the budget, you're just screwed. And you're just sitting there with that dang thing on the shelf for days. A week or more even. I've had a card sit on my shelf for like weeks. Because I'm waiting on somebody with a big enough pocket to be able to afford it. Well, the trick is to just host a tournament. Because now they don't have to have those giant pockets. They just got to be able to afford like $5,000. Or if you're doing your first tournament, they just got to be able to afford like a $500 entry fee. Which most people have the budget for $500 in this game. So you just set your prizes up accordingly. And you are normally like kosher. and can just run away with it and just take all the monies. Because they'll just straight up buy it. They don't care. Okay, I need to adjust how I'm doing this part. Okay, that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so these will be okay. So I'm going to put that there, put that there, that there, that there. We're going to clear these two out. Dun, dun. Those two will be fine. Actually, no, I need to put this here so I can clear the bottom out. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, anyway. And then I need to buy these boxes here. But yeah, dude, the tournaments are the way to go. I need to do another one of those. Yep. Okay, we need to get back to my scanner. We need to check that out. And then we need to pay all of our bills, which, by the way, when you get up to my level, the bills hurt, bro. Like, they are so expensive. And it's because I have so many people working for me. I know why. I have too many people working for me, to be honest, but I'd rather have too many than not enough in this kind of situation, because you really want to have a lot of employees. You want to have a whole lot of employees, because that's less you have to stress about. Like, I don't have to worry about filling up the sprayers no more. I don't have to worry about restocking cards on the shelf anymore. I don't have to worry about setting prices anymore either. I just set the price when I originally get the item, because that way I don't have to mess with it. There it is. That way I don't have to fool with it. I'll knock it up by 20% and let it ride. And then I tell my people to just make sure they mark everything at 20% right now, because all the items in my store are at 20%. And the cards are also at 20%. But the tournaments, you can get 20% on them too if you really, really want. Like, I mean, really, really care. But if you don't really care, you piece of... Dude, I'm clearly doing something here. What? Hang on. Oh, I'm dumb. That's right. It auto sorts for you when you do that. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I ordered too much again. Like, surprise, surprise. Because my system, oddly enough... What? How did I end up with 4... That was empty, I thought. Whatever. I don't know. Do I have 2 slots for those? Is that what happened? Because that doesn't seem right. Dun, 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 dun. Because I double ordered those. And I do not know why. Anyway. Sorry. Inventory aside. Like, yeah, if you're not paying attention, you'll order too much inventory. It's not that big of a deal, but it is aggravating sometimes if you're trying to save some money. Woo! But yeah, look. We got real happy customers. We're getting money rolling in every few seconds. I don't need to talk to you right now. Thank you. Woo! Boom, boom. And I keep this one here just in case somebody sneaks by. Because when you do the tournaments, there's like a big snake of people that come in at once. And so a lot of times I'll stand right here with a can of spray in my hand and just spray them down as they come through. Because you've got to. Like, if not, they'll get through all your stuff, and then somebody will complain that the store's stinky. See, like this right here, you're looking for that 3,500. See here, it says there's 2,300. There is maybe, hopefully, see, it's $1,700. You send that off to get graded, that's probably going to be $5,000 or $6,000. And there's you an easy tournament prize. And then that's all you have to do is just keep doing that. 6,000, not bad. Okay, where's all the money? Right here. $2,000 card. $1,500 card. See, that's the next tournament's prizes. All I've got to do is send them off to be graded. Like, every time. It's that simple. Like, it doesn't seem like it should be that simple, but the tournaments are so easy. Let's go ahead and check. I've already got 6 people registered. And I didn't start the tournament till late in the day. So I'll have 10 today, maybe 10 tomorrow. And then it'll be ready to go. Excuse me, sorry, I'm tired. Whew. But then I'll have $100,000. And then every time I get money, the first thing I do is I upgrade my shop to max. No matter where it's at, whatever I can, you know, that's what I do. I upgrade my shop, take all that out, then I start working on everything else. Because the more stuff you have in your shop, the more customers you have. And the more customers you have, the more money you have. And the more money you have, the better you're doing. So that's all you got to do. You just got to keep doing that. Was that $400? Yeah, we're not doing that one. Oh, no. It's not a full, like, docket, but I honestly couldn't care less. I always do 4 days. Because anything over than that, you're wasting your money. Unless your card's worth like $100,000 or something. But you won't notice 4 days. 4 days will fly by. Like, look at this. There's an $11,000 card in here. That one's going to be worth, like, if it comes back as a 10, I think it could be like a $100,000 card. I'm not sure, but I do believe it could be. And then here we are with another 6,000er and some other ones. So we got a lot of tournament prizes coming back. Yep. And that's all I do. I just literally have 2 people fill up these machines all day. That's what their jobs are. And then when the machines are full, they stock shelves or do other things. And that's all I have them do all the time. Is just keep those cards coming. Because as fun as it is to pull them, it is a lot more fun to not have to deal with it. Okay, guys. Now, let me get over here. I feel like I've got everything I need. Except... I need 2 of those. I swear, I mean, maybe people are buying them. But I swear I got those already. What do you got, girl? Oh, see? We about messed up. That's what you got to watch for. You got to see what they have in their hands. Because that's how you end up double ordering stuffs. I'll always use those, so I don't care if I over order. Don't care if I over order. Don't care if I over order. I need to get rid of that 1 green. And I just say that because I got the bigger boxes now. And I just want to have bigger boxes on my shelf. It's easier to deal with. Like, look at this. I've got everything color-coded, too. It is so beautiful. I'm about to unlock another blue and another purple, I think. And maybe a black one. So I'll put that black one on the bottom. And we'll color-code all this. And it's going to be so beautiful. That's what I do. I color-code. Dun, da, 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 bum, 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 bum. But yeah, I'm gonna get this. Will be my last day on this game today, and then probably gonna head back and play that Fortario game. Is that what's that game called? I am so bad with names. Victorio, and I'm playing the experimental version with all the new stuff. Because I was recommended that. I was told that, hey man, this is a better talent tree, level tree, all that. You should try this version if you're going to play it. So I was like, yeah, dude, I'll give it a shot. And I'm liking it. It plays like Factorio. It's just a less graphical heavy one. It's more of an abstract art. It's because it's done with like triangles and just hexagons and stuff. It's very nice. I like it. Let me see. Books. Yeah. I was doing a restock and my dumb self forgot to take the tags off the old shelves. And I ended up just filling up my shop with books. My wife would love it. Like, she would love the idea of me turning this, what should be a card shop only, into a bookstore. Because that's the kind of crap she likes. But I can't fault her. Books are nice. Anyway. Okay, we got the big boxes. Yeah, boy. Okay. I've got that full, so I can go take this in here. Dun, 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 dun. The one thing about Terrence that I really like, that's about the only thing I like, is he'll stay till the last customer's gone. Look at that, another ghost. Yeah, buddy. I've got doubles, if not triples, of him. So we're just collecting him to collect him at this point. But, yeah. Terrence will at least stay until every last person, and I mean every last person in the store is gone. He is a dedicated employee when it comes to that. Because he will stay here the whole time. He doesn't run. He doesn't try to get out of work. Now, he's not the fastest when he is working, but he at least doesn't try to get out of it like some of the other ones. Like, he's here till everybody goes home. A lot of times, I've got to run off somebody because they're not leaving and he needs to go home. Because they will. These goobers will stay in here all night if you let them. Okay, we're just going to put the boxes here. Is this all just... Oh, no, that's decks. So to say, is that all just card packs? See, look at my... In real life, you would never want this much overhead, okay? Like, I have what seems to be $100,000 in just stock. Which, you wouldn't want that in real life. Like, this would be a mistake to have this much stuff back here. Because all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure with a market crash. Now, there's nothing wrong with having stock to put on the shelf, you know. That way your customers don't come in looking for something and you ain't got it. Now, I ain't saying don't have stock, but we've got way more than what's needed. Because a lot of these areas, I'll double stack things just to fill the shelves and make it look pretty. Like right now, we're about out of stuff to put on our shelves. I think we literally have like a few books, a few magazines, and a mat. I think that's about all we have. Oh, bump, bum, 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 bum. Terrence, you leaving? Okay. Because Clark leaves right at 9 on the dot. His union rep said he has to clock out. Some religious thing. I don't know. He just leaves. Zach leaves at 9 too, but I don't care. Zach only charges $50 a day, so I honestly think I'm paying him in cards because there's no way that he can survive on the measly paycheck that I give him. He is doing this just straight love of the game, and I respect him because he just loves trading cards and wants to be around them. He has no secret agendas. He don't want for anything. Like, he's an amazing guy. Okay, and this right here I just throw back on the shelf. And look, we're ready to go. How many people registered? 15. See, tomorrow we'll get our 5. And then on day 70, we'll have $100,000. Which is just like the 3rd or 4th time I've done this. Like, you can tell by my big statues. I think I buy one every time I hit 100,000. And it's hit a few times, so. But yeah. So look, if you want to see what I've unlocked, look, I've unlocked all of this. I have unlocked all of this. I haven't unlocked the single boxes here. Or the single pack here. You know, just like stupid stuff like that. I probably will eventually unlock, but I just ain't done it yet. And this, I've unlocked everything but this one mat. And these 2 mats. And them 2 books. Ooh, I just leveled so I can get the next book. Which I will get when I hit 100,000. And then you go down through here, and then there's a couple of figurines I haven't picked up. And a plushie. That's it. That's everything. As far as decorations go, like, the decorations have gotten good. Because I didn't know that they had actual, like, I thought they had just pillars. I didn't know they had these. And those are cool. But yeah, they got everything. Everything in this game. I'm trying to figure... I want to unlock this thing down here. The 95, that's the tournament or Tetramon shelf. I want that so bad. It's $150,000. But I will own it. It's about the only thing I need anymore. But with that, I'm going to leave y'all here. Okay? So thank y'all for coming and hanging out. Thank you for joining me and touring my shop with me. We'll check back in later on when I've unlocked everything, I guess, and you can see how the store's going. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Hope you have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow.